Welcome back to my channel. My name's Amanda. I'm a small reseller. I sell primarily on eBay, but also on Niknax and also on Whatnot. I made a sale yesterday, and so I'm trying to figure out where that's at. I have these two made in Poland mugs, and one of them sold. This one here yesterday sold, which I really like it. It's got the cute little rooster design on it, but made in Poland. And I'll put the info for it up on here for that listing that sold. And then this is the other one that I have that, yeah, made in Poland on this one also. And it's got, I don't know if these are robins or what, but it's cute, you know, a pedestal mug. Oh yeah, and it's got little, to be honest, I don't really know that I paid much attention to the birds down here. But there's little birds down there. But just, you know, cute little vintage pieces. No cracks, no chips, no crazing. Really neat pieces. I like them. I think they're really, really cute. You know, definitely that folk art sort of style that, you know, I like. If I'm going to do folk art, I like the Polish and Italian and stuff styles of it. Well, let's get this guy wrapped up. Got that done. Let me set this over here for a second. I also need to look at some of this stuff, I guess. Most of this I actually do have listed on Whatnot now. A good portion of it anyway. There's some stuff I think I'm still going to take over to the thrift store, like this piece. This is really cute, but I mean, I don't personally have a use for it or anywhere really to put it, and it's solid wood. I mean, I hate to throw it away. This isn't, you know, it's not the, what is that, particle board type stuff, you know, this kind of crap you'll buy today at the store, at Walmart and Target and all that. So it's solid wood. It's, you know, I'd imagine handmade, but decorative piece. They're common. Don't, you know, I'm sure we're all familiar with them. But here in the Midwest, you trip over them. You can find them in the thrift stores and stuff all day, every day. So, but this one's in good condition. There's no mold or discoloration or weird smells, you know, none of that. It probably could use like a, if I was going to keep it, I would sand it down a little bit and restain it personally. I'd probably make it darker. But I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll hang on to it, and then, because you got to have little projects. But I have a billion little projects. I don't know. It's either going to the thrift store or it'll sit in my pile of projects I plan to do someday. I don't know yet. We'll see. This piece here, what did I have this up there for? Okay, I had $8 on it at the antique booth. And again, these are not hard to find. They were fairly common, like kitchen decor items in, I don't know, the 50s, 60s, stuff like that. But hand painted. It does have some condition issues though, obviously, right here. But, you know, and while, I don't know, I suppose it does impact the look of it a little bit, at the same time, it also clearly is an older piece, and I don't know if that's your decor, maybe that doesn't bother you so much. So maybe I'll get a couple pictures of it and list it on Whatnot for $1 and just see. This little booger isn't coming off. I'll have to cut it off. Maybe I'll do that with this piece. This one here is really cool though. Sexton is who made it. I can't remember if I showed this. I almost got my eyeball. if I showed this in a video or not. It's, you know, like sort of like a wall pocket sort of idea, hang in the garden. But it's very patriotic with the bird here. And, you know, overall, really good condition. It's, I'm sure, like a pot metal, and it's sprayed on the back, you know, formed in a mold, pot metal. And, you know, it's got the little screw there that you could take off to, I guess, really get in there and clean that if you wanted to. But, you know, it's not terribly heavy. What does he weigh? All right, so he's like 1.5 pounds. But I want to say he was like 13 or 14 inches long. And so, shipping-wise, he shouldn't be horrible, but, you know, for a metal piece especially. But I'll probably list him on eBay and Niknax over whatnot. Same thing with this piece. This is California, Los Angeles Potteries, 1965. It's even on there for you. But this normally would have been a cookie jar. I had it up there for $12, just more or less to use. I mean, it still is a jar if you like it for anything, but, you know, a planter or whatever. But it normally had a top, a lid that went on it, and I don't have that piece. So I think I got this at either a thrift store or it came extra in a lot, but it's in pretty dang good condition. There's no chips or cracks. There's some mild craze into it on some of the fruit and stuff and through the body, but not bad. The inside looks really good also. But it'd be a cute planter, you know. It probably weighs around 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds, something like that. This one here kind of matches this piece that I have on there, sort of. Although that one's fruit and this one's more vegetables. Although tomatoes are fruit, right? Really? I think I showed this briefly for a second. Who did this one? Galston Sutton Vegetables, Toll, Japan, ceramic wall decor. I had it for $8 up at the antique shop and nobody wanted it, but that's okay. I think it's cool. It does look like it has one little ding here. I don't remember if that was always there or not. Sorry, my nails are dirty. I've been cleaning stuff. Yeah, so it's got one tiny one there and one right here. Little dings. More, well, no, they're full chips. Looks like there's a tiny little chip up here. But overall, it's in good shape. And, you know, again, just a little wall decor. And then I don't know, somebody put this on there at some point to hang it from. And I had it hanging from it at the antique shop. So, I mean, it supports it. I'll probably, again, list this on eBay and Niknax before I would on whatnot. I kind of, oh, I need to grab my other tote. Hold on. Okay. Man, this one's full of stuffing. Okay, so I need to take this down, and I've got this basket, fruit basket. Oh, made in Portugal. Where did I see that at? Oh, yeah, it does. Well, I don't know if I'll get it to show you. But it says made in Portugal on there. Cute little basket, though. I do like it. I like the look of it. What did I have on it? $8. And, you know, I think when I originally was looking up comps on this, I don't know on baskets well enough, guys. And I'll be honest, it's not something, baskets just don't float my boat. So it's not really an area I'm looking to like delve deep into. Not right now anyway. But I remember seeing comps for similar ones that were probably, you know, $15, $20. And then I'm sure there were some crazy comps out there too that were high. But I don't know. It's in good shape. I don't see any breaks or issues on it. No weird smells, no weird growths or decay or any of that. So maybe I'll put it on there for start it at $1 and see what happens with it. So I'll get a couple photos of it. This guy here, I'm going to list him on eBay and Niknax. And this is Indiana, right? Yeah. Indiana glass, avocado green, grape cluster fruit bowl. I started it at $30 at the booth. But keep in mind, my booth was always 15% off. And then I had dropped it to $20, and then I had lastly dropped it to $15. And I think I had this up there from the day I opened my booth, so about 2 years. I did have some other similar dishes. I'd had another large one like this. It was just slightly different. The pattern or mold was slightly different, and that one did sell for $30 or $40, but this one did not. And so, because of its size and its weight, I mean, it's a good couple pounds minimum. I'll list it on eBay and Niknax, because nobody's gonna want to mess with shipping this from a whatnot sale. I wouldn't think anyway. I don't think it's special enough that somebody would be like, yay, that's a good shipping choice. Great, thank you. Right on, that tote's empty. Okay, so let's move these over into this. I guess most of today will be a tote. Finish pulling out crap from the totes. What else? Okay, so you're listed on the thing. Where should I set you? Where do you think? Oh, same thing with this basket, and I think I showed it previously in a video. I really think this is cute, especially for Easter coming up. Hi, Theodore. Can I help you? Hi, buddy. Are you checking stuff out? Okay. Thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness we have a dog like Theodore here. Check over everything. But I think it's really cute, and with Easter coming up, those are good colors for Easter too, I think. So I'll get a couple photos of that, and we'll run it on Whatnot. We'll start it at $1 and see. This guy's already on there. That's what I was looking for. Okay, it's good enough for now. This guy here, I'm going to donate. I'll be honest. This is, I believe, Anchor Hawking made this. Who is it? Yeah, Anchor Hawking Clear Wexford Ice Bucket. So normally this had like a silver ring around the outside that had a handle, like a chrome piece. And I've seen these called cookie jars too, but to my knowledge they were ice buckets. And so it's got the lid with the finial, and it's pressed glass in the Wexford pattern. It's a neat jar piece, actually. I mean, I think it would look cool decorative wise, you know, whether you do it like for a wedding or something like that. It would look cool with like colored water and lights in it and stuff like that. But I don't know, I think I may just donate that piece as well, honestly, because I don't want to deal with shipping it. I just don't. It's heavy, it's bulky, it's gonna sit for a long time because of that, and it's not, the value on it is not high enough for me to want to deal with all that. This piece here was hand painted by Wanda in 1982. And it's a little, I guess, a bean pot. It's cute. And this up here, I mean, it looks like it's permanent marker. I don't know. But it's under glaze. Hand painted, hand done. You know, I'm trying to see. I think there's maybe a little bit of crazing on the body, but it's otherwise in good shape. I think I may donate this piece as well. Maybe. I'm trying to just, I don't know, clear as much as I can and not have so much sitting here like so ominously. This guy here, I don't know. I've shown this before. I think this is probably some kind of a decanter. Oh, it's the trash guy. It's a hand-painted scene on it. I don't know what else it would have been used for. Holy crap. They must have got new garbage trucks. It's a big truck. But anyways, I like the look of it. I love the shape of it too. You know, it does have a couple little like flea bites to the glaze on the edge here, which I mean, obviously. I think it's a cool little decor piece. But again, I think I'll take this down, get photos of it, and list it on Niknax and eBay. I think it'll do better on those. And same thing on these. Who are these? Robinson Ransbottom Pottery Spongeware. It's a set of 2 of the mixing bowls. One was 9-inch and this one was 7-inch. bowls. No chips or cracks to them. They're in good shape, but they are heavy. They're very heavy, so they will sit for a while, I'm sure, and for that reason they'll go on eBay and Niknax. This is just a vintage bottle. What was this? Grolsch amber beer bottle with porcelain swing top. So I don't know, I'll take and put a couple photos on Whatnot. We'll start them at a couple bucks. So this guy here was made in Japan. It's the like Mexican with sombrero over his face, sitting by, I guess, a cactus. And that was the opening to the decanter. It's redware. And on the back there you see Japan up, and apparently his rear end as well. He's got a poncho on, and that's it. He went a little commando that day. But I would think he'd be cool just as a bud vase. And then I believe this is cold painted, the guitar and his scarf or poncho. What I have on it originally, $8 up at the antique booth. So I don't know, I'll probably grab a couple of photos of him and put him on Whatnot, start him at $1. Oh yeah, he does have, which I think this actually happened probably when he was being made because it looks glazed over. But that one tip to the cactus right there, well, not there. It ain't there. Right on. Look. We're clearing it out. Yes. I had a Friggy. I showed this in a video before too. Who made him? I think it was glass bake maybe, just because of the bottom. I think he's glass bake. But he's got the classic fruit design. No chips, no cracks, no breaks. The interior rim and all that is an excellent shape on it. I think it's roughly, oh, well, apparently he does have a little chip right here now, but not bad. It was up at the antique booth. What are you going to do? But he's in really good shape otherwise. And I want to say he's 4 inches long, 3 inches wide, something like that. All right. Well, that chore's done. So I need to run to the post office. But I also wanted to pull some planters from downstairs to clean up. And I want to get them listed on eBay and Niknax. And I figured we could look through some of those while we were doing that. I meant to start doing that a week or two ago, and things kind of got sidetracked. So that's okay, though. We'll still get them listed. There's no impending date for planters. I just wanted to get them up for spring, you know. So anyways, well, let me grab my package, and we've got our tote with the stuff to donate and stuff I need to bring downstairs now. So that's nice. Okay. I feel slightly more accomplished. Not a lot, but slightly. Theodore. Are you guarding the front door? What a good boy. What a good boy. Yeah, you. We'll pull some of these guys out and take a look at those. Just got back from the post office and the bank. It was very lovely outside. This guy here, Twin Winton Pottery, is that who did them? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, but this is a cute little planter. He needs to be cleaned up. They're all gonna need to be cleaned up. I don't think I've cleaned up any of these. So definitely got some dust and stuff in there, but I don't think there were any chips or cracks or anything on here. But there's the little hole in the back so you can hang him on the wall. So he's technically a wall pocket, but really cute. Really neat piece. Sort of kind of Majolica style-ish. We got this lovely lady here. I think she's got some mild crazing to her. She's, of course, Royal Copley. You can see there. And what did I put on her little tag here? Royal Copley, the Lennox Assortment, Bare Shoulder Lady Planter, and Wall Pocket. And yeah, she's got the hole on the back of her head there. She's got, I think, some crazing to her, but no chips or cracks or other damage. So I definitely want to get her listed. This guy here is another Royal Copley piece. Tanagers? I don't know. but no chips or cracks. Looks in pretty good shape. I don't even really see, like, it's got some crazing, but it's very mild. So these guys here, I adore. I think they look super cool. Let me set them down here so they got a little better light. Royal Copley boy and girl planters with large baskets on back. Yeah, so I have 150 for pair ? Because a couple years ago when I first got these, that's about what they ran for. That's about where these were selling. And then I came across one listing, and I'll put it on the screen here for a second for you, where this set of them were 25. Whoop. Were selling for $25. And so, wow. I'm sure that they have a little bit of, yeah, crazing to them. You might be able to see there, like on her face, but there's no chips or cracks or other damage. Even their interiors were in really good shape. Really neat pieces that I think their value's higher than $25. I don't know if that was just somebody wanting to get rid of them. Either way. I think that somewhere around $50 or $75 probably sits a little bit more in tune of where they should sell. Another wall pocket. I think this one was also Royal Copley. Yeah, Royal Copley right there. Little faux salt box. I'm not sure. I doubt it had a lid, because it wasn't, I don't believe anyway, a real salt box. I think it was just intended for decoration, but again, crazing, but otherwise no chips or cracks. Really good condition. We've got this lady. I don't remember who made her. She kind of reminds me of a California pottery piece though, but no marks. I don't see chips or cracks on her. Crazing, but no chips or cracks. These guys here, you find them everywhere. They're not uncommon. I believe Shawnee made these, so not high dollar, and I'll probably do these guys on Whatnot. And same thing with this gal, probably put her on Whatnot. This guy here, who made him? Shawnee. What does it say there? Deer and Fawn Planter. 669 is what's imprinted on the bottom. So super cute. And I don't think any chips or cracks on him. I really don't even see crazing on that one. This guy, I don't remember who made him. He has like the wedged feet on the bottom. I think he was American Bisque, if I remember right. And there's a lot of these that are very similar, and they look like Shawnee or Royal Copley ones, but they in fact aren't. They're like American Bisque and such. And I can't believe I can't think of the name of this pottery off the top of my head. It's gonna bother me, but this one here kind of matches that other one back there with the birds. But look at the long tail feather on that. I just love it. And I love the colors of the glaze. I really, really love those. I have more matching birds. More birds. This one here is marked USA. These ones back here, for the most part, Shawnee. This one here has the dog, and he's yelling at the cat. Still has his leash. He's in good shape. No chips or cracks on it. Even the interior, it's dusty, but it looks good. This is called, oh, I'm sorry, not Shawnee. It's McCoy. 1953 spinning wheel. McCoy. So, and it's sort of a Majolica kind of style, but I want to get him cleaned up. And then this one here, I don't remember who he's supposed to be or what's going on there, if he's fishing or what, but down by the old mill stream, and similar planter. I can feel like grease and dirt on this. But another McCoy piece. I'm not sure off the top of my head what these guys are selling for right now. The common one, well, this one here is one of the more common ones too. The Wishing Well, 1950. But they usually sell, I don't know, between $10 and $20, somewhere in there. But this one here, he still has his original metal stuff. And then we've got some of our elephants. I think these guys are Shawnee. I think this guy was. Let me see what I put on his tag. Yeah, Shawnee elephant and basket. And that's another one that's just, it's adorable. Elephant trunk up. Elephant trunk up. This guy back here, Shawnee. The cold paint on his flowers a little worn, but he's otherwise in good shape. He's dusty. Dusty. Oh my gosh, and I love this this cap planter. He's got some weight to him. I imagine he's probably another American bisque with those wedge feet, but super cute. And I don't think well, I'm lying. He did have problems. He has a hairline crack right here and back here. I think let's take a look on the inside. Okay. I mean, it looks stable, but it's still there nonetheless. I don't know. That one's cute enough though. I'll keep it. I'll probably list him on eBay and Niknax, and if nobody's down because of the cracks on him, then I'll keep him. I don't care. I think he's stupid adorable. And then back here, we've got some of the donkeys. I don't remember who made him, if he's another American bisque or what. He has an S impressed on his little foot, but he's another one that's super cute. I don't know, guys. I think that's my plan for right now, is to get a lot of those planters cleaned up so they aren't so dusty, and then get them listed. And I think I'm going to work on, especially the spring, you know, like this one here, spring and summery feel planters and vases. I'm going to work on those too. These ones here are both Italy, hand painted. And I feel like each had a little bit of minor damage, maybe. Like this one had a chip or something somewhere, but it was still minor damage, and they were both still very usable. This one here is a cash pot. And I haven't listed it because I'm just not able to, honestly, 100% ID really on it, because it's marked Rowan, or I shouldn't say ID. I should say I'm not able to 100% date it. So I don't know, maybe I'll do another video with some more information on this and kind of explain why I'm a little, I don't know. I hate to try to make it older than it actually is, but there's some things that lead me to believe it could be older, and I'm just not sure. So, but I really, really like it. And I found this in a thrift store for a couple dollars, and I mean, it's a really cool piece. It's got some age on it regardless, but I've got a couple, you know, some planters and stuff down here that I'll work on getting on there as well. Here's another, Dryden piece I have. That's really, really cool. 1977 Dryden. So I'm going to get him processed as well. All right, guys. So I guess that's it for this one. Well, it wasn't too bad of a day. We got a good bike ride in. We pulled some planters. I recently had some things come up and kind of pulled me away from everything for a moment. And so I'm working on getting everything back on track now, which is always so much harder than it even was, you know, the first time around when you are getting things going. So, but it'll be fine, and we'll get there. It'll all work out. So, as of right now, there's no change on my issue with whatnot, and I don't know that we need to keep beating that dead horse. Again, I think it's a really cool app. I love the concept of it. I just wish I was able to load more than one photo at a time, and I think that would make a huge difference for me. Theodore, what are you doing? The dog's acting up today. Otherwise, I really, really like it. I really do, guys. And I've had to push my sale back and push it back and push it back. You know, if you've saved the sale, you've probably, I don't know if it notifies you or not. Oh, my battery's dying. But I've had to push it back and push it back. And so this Saturday, though, come see me. I will be on Whatnot live at 7 p.m. Should be streaming to YouTube also. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. eBay's been going okay. Of course, since I've had to be pulled away a little bit, sales have gone down slightly because of that. And so, I'm going to work on hopefully getting sales going back up on there. Niknax. I've had a couple sales on Niknax. I really haven't seen a lot of traffic through there. I spent some time bulking up my store on Niknax, and I haven't seen a whole lot yet. And so, I'm sure some of that is still, it's just new, and I'm not sure how the algorithm and stuff like that works on Niknax. Something over this weekend and stuff that I'm going to be doing is working on kind of revamping my eBay store and working on my Niknax and stuff like that. And then, of course, like I said, Saturday night, it'll be party time. So hopefully I see you guys all there Saturday. And for now, I'm going to go find something to eat. I have not eaten yet today, and it's like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock, somewhere around there. So I'm starving. So I'm going to go find something to eat and work on editing this video and hopefully have it up either later tonight or tomorrow morning. And I don't know. I guess that's it for this one, and I'll see you on the next one.